Every single step you take is a miracle of evolution. Right now, without thinking, you're balancing your entire body on just two legs. It feels completely normal. But here's the strange part. Almost every other mammal on Earth walks on four. Dogs, cats, horses, lions, even our closest living relatives, chimpanzees and gorillas, still spend most of their lives moving on all fours. So why are humans different? Standing on two legs actually sounds like a terrible evolutionary idea. It's slower than running on four, less stable, much easier to fall. It puts enormous pressure on your knees, your hips, and especially your spine. In fact, many of the back problems people suffer today exist because our ancestors decided to stand upright millions of years ago. So why would evolution ever choose a body design that creates so many problems? The answer changed everything. Scientists now believe walking on two legs freed our hands, allowed us to travel incredible distances, carry food, carry babies, build tools, and eventually reshape the entire planet. But here's something even more surprising. Those weren't the reasons we first stood up. They were simply the rewards that came later. To understand why humans walk on two legs, we had to travel back nearly 7 million years to an Africa that looked nothing like the one we know today. Our ancestors didn't live in cities. There were no roads, no farms, no villages, no fire, just endless forests, open grasslands, dangerous predators, and one small ape that was about to make the most important journey in human history. It didn't know it. It wasn't trying to become human. It was simply trying to survive. Somewhere in that ancient landscape, our ancestors began spending a little more time standing upright. Not all the time, not even most of the time. They still climbed trees, still moved through branches, still looked very much like apes. But something had started to change. One of the earliest clues comes from a species called Sahelanthropus, which lived around 7 million years ago. Scientists still debate exactly how it moved, but its skull hints that it may have held its head more upright than earlier apes. Then came another remarkable species, Ardipithecus ramidus. Ardi could still climb trees with remarkable skill, yet her pelvis tells a fascinating story. She could also walk upright, not perfectly, not for long distances. But evolution had already begun experimenting. Then came perhaps the most famous fossil of all, Lucy, an ancient female who lived over 3 million years ago. Her skeleton revealed something extraordinary. She wasn't simply climbing anymore. She was walking, step by step. The human body was slowly leaving 4 legs behind. But why? Why would evolution begin such a risky experiment in the first place? That mystery has fascinated scientists for generations. And the answer may have started with something as simple as saving energy. Saving energy may sound like a boring explanation until you realize it may have changed the fate of our entire species. Walking on 2 legs actually uses less energy than walking like a chimpanzee over long distances. That meant our ancestors could travel farther while using less energy. But scientists don't think that was the only reason. Standing upright also freed the hands. Suddenly, our ancestors could carry food, carry babies, and eventually build tools. That single change transformed human evolution. Then Africa itself began changing. Thick forests slowly became open grasslands. The sun grew hotter. Most animals rested during the heat. Our ancestors kept moving. Standing upright exposed less of the body to direct sunlight. At the same time, humans evolved millions of sweat glands. Instead of panting like dogs, we cooled ourselves by sweating. Together, these adaptations allowed humans to travel for hours. Eventually, they made something remarkable possible: persistence hunting. Rather than chasing prey with speed, humans simply kept following. Eventually, the exhausted animal collapsed. Few animals hunt this way. Humans mastered it. But walking on two legs came at a cost. Our spine, knees, hips, and feet all changed. Those changes helped us walk, but they also gave us back pain, knee problems, and difficult childbirth. Evolution wasn't building the perfect body. It was building one that survived well enough. Today, every step you take is powered by a body plan that began evolving millions of years before cities, before farming, and before history was ever written. So the next time you stand up, remember this: you're not just walking, you're carrying one of evolution's greatest inventions, one step at a time. Subscribe for more deep dives into ancient human survival, evolution, archaeology, prehistory, and the science behind how we really became human